I just recorded this and it didn't have audio, so here I am recording it again. So much for easy. So, I'm gonna make this really quickly with very little, if not no editing, and just show off one of the many, many things that I've worked on for at least attempting to have something to put on my channel, and always failing at some point for some reason. At this point, I don't know. This is one of those things. Here we go. This is, have you ever heard of GOAP? It's a form of AI, goal-oriented action planning. This little gal who's running around has goals. Her goals are hunger, thirst, sleep, and occupation. So hunger means that she needs to do the action eat. Here's a thing in my inventory that I can eat. Nom nom. That's what fulfills that. And then to fulfill the goal of water or thirst, you need to drink. They're literally the same action type, but I don't know, I guess I was trying to make this a survival thing. And then the last one is sleep, which is technically kind of different. I don't know. You hit that, you can sleep, and you can sleep for however long until it gets below a certain amount, they get up. I was planning to do something else with that so that they don't just sleep and then immediately get up. But then the last one, this one, the yellow one, is occupation, which the work action is the thing that they need to do for that. So there you go, working. And with how the system currently works, I wanted to test occupation so it doesn't actually ever go down. She'll always be doing it because that makes the other ones go down, and whatever. But how the actual GOAP works is that she has these goals, right? She needs to eat, drink, sleep, and she'll figure out an object nearby that she can do that action on. So she'll search around and she's like, oh, occupation, I just go to this bench and I'll use it. And then for water, she'll just go to this object and drink from it. But then the fruit, it's not on the ground. You can't just eat it. You have to have it in your inventory. But it's in another thing's inventory. So she has to go and find it. So she's going over everything. Oh, there's no food. Okay. I'm going to go through every object and see if they have food in their inventory. And if I'm allowed to have that. And she goes and she sees, oh, there's food there. So she'll then pick it up, because again, you have to have it in your inventory to eat it, and then eat it. So there's a line of things that you have to do in order to achieve that goal. And for this, for example, like, see, so I have it selected, that I haven't made it so that the sub inventory goes away, so that's just there. But it makes it so that I can test this. So I'm currently selecting something that's over there, and if I hit eat, well, apparently just bugged out. There we go, okay. So now I walk over to the plant, I pick it up, then I eat it. You see it popped into my inventory and then it went away. And yeah, she's not able to do things like, see these over here? If I take that away, she won't come over here because this is a nut. And if I pick up the nut, I'm able to, since I have a hammer already, I can work on the nut. And working on the nut gives me a fruit, which I can eat. But she doesn't know how to use things on other things if basically the only issue is, since it's, when you're done working on it, it deletes the one thing and then makes a new thing. She doesn't know that exchange has happened, or can happen, so she can't put it into her calculations, which was one of the things that I was going to add into it. I don't remember why I stopped this one. Anyways, yeah, that's a thing that I was working on and was gonna make into a video. One of the lot of things, a fair few things, and this was one of them. Yeah, I have another thing here. I'll just really quickly. This one's quite literally just one thing I was testing out, but it's little agents that I currently, they don't actually walk around on their own, but I can move it around and they level up and they pick up these little dots. Wow, riveting, isn't it? But I was gonna make this into a little dungeon thing with AI that you move around, or rather you direct them and then they go and do it, or you just manage them and then they AI themselves. The original that I made like when I was 16 or whatever was a bunch of squares that would walk around a dungeon and fight enemies, but the AI was awful. It was for being 16 it was decent, but for being AI it was bad. Although it was better than this, as you could see, they don't do anything. But yeah, I could inject this thing with the AI from the other thing, or vice versa. So yeah, I have been working on things over this year. I haven't been doing things, but it's just none of them have worked out in the end. That GOP thing, there was another thing before it that was also GOP, but it was made in Unity and 3D. But it was insanely complex because C# is not good for modular systems. At least the way I was writing it. I'm not great at C#. I used to, but after going to other languages, I completely forgot how to structure things. I've gotten better since I made that project, and I could do it better now, but still. Yeah, that's part of what I've been up to. Every time that I'm working on a project and I'm like, yeah, this is about ready. This is about ready to get out there. If I just run this, sprint this last bit of distance, I'll have it ready enough to put it out. But it never fails that I'll just look over the video and go, this is bad. It's cringy. It's XYZ. I don't want to post this. This can't be one of my first videos. I can't talk about good music in video games for one of my first things. Like, what am I, 12? Nah. If it was anyone else, I wouldn't judge it like that. But if it was me, I judge it like that. But yeah, all of the bigger projects or better projects of mine that I've had need an insane amount of research. They need an insane amount of editing or whatever. And it doesn't help that my computer is so bad that I can't stream. My CPU goes to 100% just running OBS and my webcam and like a regular project. Like at the moment it's doing better. Oh no, never mind, it's at 98% right now. Anyways, I'm probably gonna cut most of that out, so I hope to get something else out soon. If not something actually good, maybe another one of the many projects that I've worked on but never released, done anything with. There's one in particular that I want to touch up on and then see if I can make a video on it, like this kind of video, like the video that's literally nothing. Welcome to literally nothing. I hope I've taught you nothing. Hope to see you next time when I do nothing. If you have any suggestions for what I could do with those things that I showed you, then hey, post a comment. That'd be nice. Tell me to do something. I'll probably do it. I'll make anything, mate. Just tell me. I'm not even kidding. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking before I cringe myself to death. Bye.